Good afternoon, friends. Nifty expiry day. The previous expiry we were within the demo, so this is a live expiry. As usual, I am using replay mode on TradingView. I've gone back to yesterday's last bar. As we go forward, this is today's first bar. Now, the first 5-minute bar, if you notice, the bar was bullish, option chain analyzer was bullish, but vol quant was bearish. So there's a contradiction, no trade. Let's go ahead. Again, vol quant is giving you a short. OCA is giving you bullish, contradiction, no trade. No trade. No trade. I'm actually waiting for this to enter bearish and stuff, right? So the first 30 minutes or so, the indicators were not clearly indicating something. And as you can see, Nifty is actually hovering around the same place. So here what we guess is a red bar, and OCA has also started turning bearish. This one is actually going up. That is, the bearishness is decreasing. So pretty confusing scenario. What I will do out here, I will wait for a sell signal on the AVWAP itself rather than just trying to say that, okay, this will happen and stuff and trying to trade on hope. I would rather wait for a signal. Going bar by bar ahead. Okay, this is my first sell signal which comes out here. So if I sell at the next bar opening 24079, my stop loss is 24094. So I'm selling at this next bar opening 80. Stop loss is 94, which is like 14-15 points. And on the same bar, Nifty dips down to 24037. So if I've sold at 78, if I'm getting like 40, it's kind of 40 points in a single bar. On an expiry day, if you are on an ATM option, your option will simply jump up around 25 points at this point of the day. You could exit from the trade at that point, or let us proceed. If I do not exit the trade at that point, this bar OCA turns blue. So rather than waiting for the stop loss, I can get out here, which is 2496. I sold at 2480. I will book my losses and get out at 2496 if I have not taken out my profits out here. Let us proceed. OCA turning bullish, but there are no other factors. We are still not breaking the upper AVWAP. I'm still waiting for a signal, either from the vol quant or from the AVWAP. No signals. The upper AVWAP is proving to be a strong resistance. Again, it is coming down. Okay, this bar. Here what you have is a short on the vol quant, correct? But OCA is still bullish. So contradiction, we are not taking this short. This bar on AVWAP, it is giving you a gamma burst signal on the downside, right? And OCA has also turned bearish. Vol quant is already bearish. So the next bar opening, next bar around when it is closing, I'm seeing this is the scenario. So I can sell at 24,100. If I sell at 24,100, my stop loss will be 24,112, which is the middle AVWAP. Or if I'm selling out here, I take this sell signal to be my point, then your stop loss is 24,129. In fact, 10 points is very low. So I will sell at 24,100 with a stop loss at 24,129 as given by the A grade sell signal. Let us see what happens then. Target is 2453. Market keeps on falling. Lower AVWAP breaks. If you want, you can increase your position size there. 2450. So your 2453 target has been met. This has been a profitable trade. This trade is important because see, there was a sell signal here. Vol quant was already a sell. It is red. And gamma squeeze is also giving you a downside gamma squeeze signal. So all three actually came into place. If you look at here, it is below the lower AVWAP. All four came into place. So it is one of the rare places where all four signs were pointing to a bearish move. That's why I said you could actually increase your position out here when everything comes together. Let us proceed. If you are waiting with the trade and did not take profits, then when this cross comes, you should get out almost 61, 62, 10 points above. Okay, if you see this bar, this is a gamma squeeze on the downside. This is red, lower AVWAP break. So around 20,054 I sell. Stop loss is 20,073. On the same bar, it comes down to 24.15. Now, this is an expiry day. Obviously, your entry and exit will be fast. So this exit was within that same bar itself. You got enough if you are trading on an ATM option. Again, a gamma squeeze signal comes. Lower AVWAP is this. I'm waiting for this signal. Okay. Now here, I mark this red line because this is 2 p.m. I told you earlier also that after 2 p.m. on an expiry day, shift to 3-minute charts. So I'm changing the chart time frame to 3 minutes. And now we'll watch the signals out here. Here what happens is, this is giving you a gamma squeeze signal. OCA is also bearish, but we do not have a wall point signal, or we are not below the lower AVWAP. So we wait. Now, if I analyze the market around here, you will see option chain from here has been totally bearish. Wall point is also giving you bearish signal. So from here, market going up is very difficult. Market going down is easier. So if you're an option seller, you pick up this strike or you pick up this strike and you keep selling calls. That's one approach to trade with this. If you're a directional trader, you wait for this lower AVWAP break. Here you have a break. So if you sell out here, 24,028, see this is a short also. So this is perfect, this bar. So the next bar opening I will sell. Yes. Next bar opening is 24,035. I go short because wall point is giving me a short. OCA is negative. Below this bar closed below the lower AVWAP. So this is where I'm shorting. If I'm shorting out here at 24,035, your stop loss will be 24,071, which is the middle AVWAP. We are down to 24.16. Time now is 2:48. We'll wait till 3. $24,025. It's 2:54. This is 3 p.m. Price is just 24,032. So the price has not moved. Whatever I bought, options, obviously there will be a decay. I booked that small loss, and that kind of till 3 my trade is over. Now post 3 p.m. I'm getting a bullish bar on the OCA. So I'm looking for upsides, but I need another signal out here. Either I need wall point to give me a buy, or I want Nifty to break out. This upper AVWAP is too high, so you won't have a trade out here actually. Conditions are not matching and Nifty actually flattens out at that particular time frame. So this was today's analysis. Pretty cool day. The major trade was obviously, if I switch to 5-minute, you will see the major trade today. That was one trade which was good, where everything came into sync together. Yeah, this one. So around this point, you see there's a gamma bus signal, there's a sell signal on AVWAP, there's a short signal on Vol Quant, breaks lower AVWAP. So this move, if you can hold till this move, this was your good trade. This was a scalp. That's it. This was today's analysis. Let us see tomorrow. Now there's a very interesting point out here. If you see today's option chain, this is again back on 5 minutes. The last two bars were basically bullish, right? That is the options which are expiring today. I'm shifting to 3 minutes. I want to show you something interesting. This is after 3 p.m. where this was bullish. So whether this was intraday square off or a major position building was taking place, we will understand if we go to next week's option chain, which is 21st. Just give it a second to recalculate. Yeah, this was totally bearish. If we go to the monthly, totally bearish. So tomorrow morning when the market opens, I'll be looking for a sell signal on the indicators. And the moment they give a sell signal, expect this to go heavily downside, because both the next week and the monthly option chains are positioned bearish. They are not bullish, right? Now, obviously, Indian market opens a lot of times in conjunction with what happens to the US market in the middle of the night. But I guess The bias you should have tomorrow morning is kind of bearish. If a signal comes on the chart, you can take a bearish signal or a short trade or buy a put or whatever. So that was for today. Thank you. Tomorrow this video will be posted sometime later because tomorrow afternoon, evening I have some personal work. Even if I cannot post tomorrow evening, I will post day after tomorrow morning. So tomorrow if you don't see the video, don't get panicked. I will post this either at the middle of the night or maybe the next day morning. Okay. Thank you for today. Bye.